for a little bit more craft your stash, and piggybacking off of my Amazon live that I just got done doing, I am here for a block letter hack that I thought of on the way over to my studio, and I was like, hey, I've never done that before and I've never shared it before, so I'm gonna talk about it today. All right, let me find this live video so I can hang out with you guys live if you're watching the replay. When I'm live, I'm gonna comment live to people, so try to catch me live if you wanna have me talk to you and all that stuff. I know it can be kind of annoying when you're watching the replay to see me talking to people, but that's a part of my community. I love them. They love hanging out and that live interaction. So a lot of times I miss comments and stuff like that too, so I'm sorry. Turn my sound off. Where are we at? What is making sound? There we go. I'm just gonna turn the sound down. I think Amazon Live is playing still. So I was just over on Amazon and I was sharing all the fun things that I got from Amazon that I'm putting into Landis's high school survival kit, as well as for her friends. Lots of really cute, fun things that I found over there. So if you want to check that out, check that out. I will upload it again later. We're going to start doing that, having some replays playing over on Amazon Live. So that'll be fun. Hi guys, welcome back from the last video if you're joining from there. Hey April, hey Bev, hey Monique, hey Yesenia, hey Melissa, hey other Melissa, hey Rebecca, hey Erica, hey Shelly, hey Chipped Builds, hey Beverly and Alona. Okay, so the hack today is cutting out block letters. First of all, we are using some patterned HTV from the Summer Mystery Box. And then we are also going to use holographic pearl, which should be on the website. It should be. I'm still waiting from my shipping department to let me know that it's ready to go live. So as soon as I get the okay, I'm saying they're live, and holographic pearl will be on there. This is an HTV that looks like our holographic vinyl, but it's HTV, which makes it a million times better. This is the green color. I really liked it with the sunflowers because then it pulls the green from the sunflower pattern. We'll see how it looks on such a small little detailed thing. So you can do this with any block letter font, okay? And if you guys want Canva tutorials, I plan to have some for you, but if you have specific things you want to know how to do in Canva, comment, let me know. Even if it's in the replay, comment so then I'll know to film those first. I am not layering the vinyl. So the block letter hack, I basically typed out their 4 names in Canva with a block letter font that has some sort of outside, like a thicker outside. This is a pretty thin outside, which I'm excited to use the holographic because it'll just give it that little ting of like vibrancy. So I cut this same exact pattern out twice, block letter, but I'm gonna weed them completely different. So I'm going to weed this block letter and leave just the outline, and then I'm gonna weed the patterned block letter and leave just the inside. And then it'll technically not be layering because it's gonna nest on the outside of it, so it's not really layering, but we are gonna do 2 layers. I'm gonna use my Dodo Dum, which I think everybody loves to say. So this is a heat transfer device that is just a little cheaper than the Cricut Easy Press Mini, but it is just as mighty, honestly. Okay, so I cut out 4 names. I literally just typed 4 of their names into Canva and resized them all in Canva, exported it as a PNG, and uploaded it in Cricut Design Space because I was like, ain't nobody got time to be doing stuff in Design Space, because if I want to do it again, I want to be able to do it again. So I can't remember this font's name either, but it's definitely a member font. But there's a lot of these. Any block letter font will work. So did you see how easy holographic pearl weeds? It's literally the coolest product. And I remembered the setting. It's just easy weed, and then I add a little more pressure. So it's just regular iron-on easy weed. Well, yeah, that's what it would be called. Everyday iron-on. And it weeds so well. Oh, I forgot I got a little trash can at the dollar store for all my little scraps. Okay. The D is giving me a little issue. This is a very, very thin outline. So I'm surprised it was even weeding as easy as it was. So I'm putting it to like the ultimate test here. I'll show you guys closer up. Woo! I could just layer the inside on top of this. I could, but like if you were doing this with glitter, then you wouldn't want to layer on top of the glitter. So I did. I found my whole bin of weeding tools, guys. It was over there. I was like, oh, that's why I put them all in one bin. So I found a lot of them. This one needs, I should be using something different. I should be using the actual Caesar one, which is not in here because it's the one I use the most. So it probably got left wherever I was using it last. Which hopefully the goal is to not take any craft supplies out of this area. Like they should all be here only. Okay, the eye is giving me some issues. Wow, that's a lot of weeding tools. Those are different things. They're not all weeding tools. There's some stylus tools and stuff in there. I'm trying to decide if I want to use Canva or Silhouette Studio. Tammy, I use them for two completely different things. So my SVG designing, I do Silhouette Studio. And somebody asked me, did I see that StarCraft came out with a new machine and they're coming out with a new machine? I instantly emailed them and was like, can I get my hands on this so I can do an honest review on it? I don't know if that scares them because I'm so honest. So if I don't have it before then, it's probably why. But if it's really that good of a machine, what do they have to be afraid of? Hey, Fane's first place. Wait, the bling is back in stock. The Pixar bling is in stock. Yes, it should be. If it's not, it's sold out. But I haven't talked about it much, but yes, the Pixar bling is in stock. So get it while it's hot because it's gonna go fast for sure. Need help. I can't decide if I should get a Cricut Maker or Silhouette Cameo 4. I used to have a Cricut Explorer 2 and I recently went to Cricut Heaven. Oh, I would just replace it and get another Cricut Explorer 2 or the Explorer 3. I was just using the Explorer 3 and it wasn't giving me a hard time again like it did the other day. It was being fine. So I think we need to work on our relationship, but I think it's gonna get there. I love this machine. I love the Explorer 2 more until I really learn all the kinks of this one. I'm so excited for that machine. I hope it lives up to the hype. I hope it does too, but honestly, we all know that if somebody has their hands on that machine right now, y'all know they got it for free, okay? No, we're not new here, right? If somebody has the machine in their hand before it is released, they got it for free. So check Michaels, etc. I've seen people posting that they are getting great deals on Yes, the Explorer Air 2s are going for cheaper now because they're an outdated machine, but they're the best. Like, I'm obsessed with that machine. I always will be. Nostalgic. Nostalgia. I still love that there's a Maker 3 and there was never a Maker 2. Just let's confuse people so much more than we have to. Much. So yes, I don't necessarily have to weed this, so I'm actually going to just leave the eye the way it is because the pattern vinyl will cover that up anyways, but you know. And I will have to also weed out the little outside line on the pattern as well. So if you were just doing one name and it was large, this would be easy peasy lemon squeezy. To just weed it out. It'll give you some good guidelines. I am going to put this on second. I'm going to put the inside on first and then the outline on second. So that way, if there's any shrinking of it, it doesn't cover up the outline because I feel like oh wait, then I have to weed the O. I have to weed the O if I'm going to do it second. I'll do it by hand. Okay. Can you explain how to see if it's HTV or adhesive vinyl going to make some cups? Yes. HTV is heat transfer vinyl, so there's nothing sticky on it. So if I were to peel back just a little corner of this, you're going to notice on heat transfer vinyl, there's a plastic carrying sheet on regular heat transfer vinyl and my pattern heat transfer vinyl. That's why I hate that there's so many products on the market. Some heat transfer vinyls don't have a carrying sheet already on them. If if you're carrying mine, I'm only going to speak for my products. How about that? My HTV has a plastic sheet on the front of it. So you cut it upside down and there's nothing sticky. If you really are unsure, you can just take a little corner and peel it back ever so slightly. And you'll notice if it's the plastic sheet is on the front, it's HTV, but there's no sticky to it because it's a glue that needs heat to make the heat warm up and adhere. If it's adhesive vinyl, I use the word adhesive in all of the time I talk about adhesive vinyl because it's adhesive. It's like a sticker. So it sticks to things. So it's all the little pieces are sticky. It has a sticky coating on it, and then there is no plastic sheet on the front, so you actually have to pick up your design and transfer it to something. So almost checked out without using my business member discount code. Erica, don't do that. Let's not do that, okay? All right, so I'm gonna weave the outside of this exactly the same, but then I'm gonna just take off all the little outline, which I guess I don't have to either. I could go on top of this because you can layer over patterned HTV. The only HTV that you shouldn't layer on top of is glitter. You can layer vinyls under glitter, but you can't layer it over the glitter. But you can layer it over our new sparkle glitter. Oh, it's getting confusing. I think we need to make some songs or something to give you guys all the do. What do you think? Write some songs about all the products? So look how cute the pattern is when you don't take the stuff out of it. I am going to take all the little pieces like the middle of the D and the A. But so anytime you're using patterned HTV, I encourage you to do a couple different things. The first thing is to start with something that has a lot of space. So like this is patterned HTV. This is our, this is actually two different SVGs mixed together. It's Baymax. Baymax? No, it's, why am I blanking on it? The one where they're on the earth and it's bad. What is it called? I will always remember the equation for momentum because of the song. Right. I feel like we need to produce some music videos to remind you guys how to know all of these things. Okay? Make sure you're following me over on Instagram, Tis So Sweet, and reach out. Yes. Wally, thank you. This is 2 Wally designs, and I used patterned HTV for the big leaves because they are big. And so anytime you have something big, or something that's not super detailed, then patterned HTV is really fun. Also, I like to use it on things that have no color, the same color. So I'm gonna do this on a white background and a black background so you guys can see the difference on when things disappear in the patterns. You wanna take the pattern and say, okay, there's green, browns, yellows, and oranges in this. I don't wanna use any background that is green, yellow, blue, or orange. I want to use a bright contrasting color because what it's going to do is allow that pattern to really pop and be defined, especially if you're spelling a word, because if you're spelling a word, you're going to lose that whole word if you can't see it in pattern vinyl. Giving it an outline is helpful sometimes, or an offset. You could definitely offset this and cut out the offset. But I thought I was going to just share this little fun hack because if you've got a really fun font, just use it. Cut it twice. Do it. Because I was going to do a whole like shadow thing and I was like, no, I'm going to do a block letter. Okay, I'm just getting all the little doodads out, and I'm actually leaving the outside line because I don't want to waste my time weeding it all if I'm just going to cover it up anyways. Does that make sense? So I'm leaving the outside line and the inside line, which gives it a little bit more of a thickness. And this is actually enough for 4 different bags because I just typed all 4 of their names out. And I have it saved outside of Design Space. They are mine forever. I don't have to go into Design Space to use this. If I wanted to put this in Silhouette Studio, cut it with my Silhouette, I could. So what do you guys feel about the new machine? Are you guys excited, scared, what? Like, I think it has a lot of potential. I think it's being put out by a machine company that already does industrial machines, so they know how to deal with their technology. I feel like you couldn't possibly be any worse than Design Space, so I feel like that's going to be an upgrade no matter what. So we'll see. New machine, someone just asked new machine. StarCraft is coming out with a machine. Don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea. But I mean, I do. I have an idea of what I've seen on the internet already, but who knows? Okay, so this is like a shiny, and then when you layer them, you can even look and see, like, do I even like it layered? Is it gonna look weird? This is cool. It kind of looks like foil. So you can visually see what it's gonna look like and go, ooh, I don't really like that color. Maybe I wanna do a different color. Maybe I don't wanna do that color. So it's got, and then it'll have a little bit of shine. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has like the outside is just a tiny shiny. A tiny shiny. And I'm gonna do 2 of them on white and 2 of them on black to show you the difference. Hold on, my scissors fell down. I was like, I don't need those, but I do need them. Okay, retail price looks to be $500. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Good luck. I mean, it is what, 24 inches? We will see, we will see. Alrighty, so I'm gonna cut all these apart, put them on their bags. I think I'm gonna do them like down in the corner because I thought they'd be larger. I don't know why I always measure like so much smaller than the actual project. Oh, it's cute on the black. I might end up doing them all on, no, they're cute on the white too. No, they're cute on the white too. Okay, I'm gonna do them down in the corner of the little bag. I got 16 of these little bags for like 15 bucks on Amazon, so, or something like that, cheaper than that, $7, something like that. Hopefully it'll be worth the price. Who's gonna get it? I don't even know. That is cool. Didn't know why you were bothering with that, but now that I see it, the outline is a big addition. Yeah, it's, I mean, if you had a font that was even thicker, the outside was thicker, then it would be better. This is a pretty thin, I wonder if I were to have bolded the font, if this would be thicker. This is pretty thin, but it's super cute. So, Dodo Dum, on. We need you. All right, we gotta turn Dodo Dum on. Let's see how long it takes to heat up. I won't buy it unless it's good, gets good reviews since it's so expensive. Exactly, that's why I need to get my hands on it so I can let you guys know if it's worth it, because I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Can you guys see the cups up there that we did on Monday? They look so cute next to each other. The green one, the glue, you can see it. So if you're doing the green cup, be careful because the glue stays pretty predominant. The other ones, not so bad. Take your time to make sure that the brush is really good, but the ones that I did that look really good. The ones that I kind of didn't, they look a little not so good, but they still look really good. I don't speak or read that, so I don't know what that's saying, but cool, hi. Now that you have been using this mat for a while, how does it compare to Cricut mats? Pretty good. Where did it go? The off-brand mat? Pretty good. The real they work the same. They work the same as the Cricut mats. Today, the Cricut allowed me to use it. The other day, it was not allowing me to use it. Don't know why. For some reason, it wasn't letting me use a 24-inch mat at all. If I was just had like a design that said it was for 12 by 12. So I was like, dude, back up. Just let me use the mat I want to use. Leave me alone. And it wouldn't. And I was just like, leave me alone. So, you know how you are sometimes. Woohoo, I made it. Welcome, Erin. Love those cups. Make them for Christmas gifts. Yes. I love it. Especially for the littles. Like if they love princesses. So much fun. You could make, yeah, so much stuff. Hey, Rox. All right, Dodo Dum, hurry up, because we got some bags to do. You should have been heating up while I was weeding. That's definitely not going to make the cut for the songs. So do you want to see rap songs? Do you want to see, oh, I got you. Oh, it's done. What should we make songs about? Knowing the difference between all the products? I think every tutorial needs to be a song. What do you think? I think I need to change up my game. Start making some music videos. Because, I mean, I'm with you. The only things I retained from school were things that had songs. Like, I don't think I would know the months in order. I definitely wouldn't know 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, you know? Like, I wouldn't know that. I before E except after C. Like, all those things. We need songs. We booked our Disney World trip for Christmas 2022. Ooh, that is so exciting. I'm excited for you. Is the Pixar Bling the name or is it the mixes? Is the Pixar Bling the name? The Pixar Bling is a line of 7 different blings, 6 blings. Doug, Russell, Dot, Heimlich, Carrera, and what's the one that's named after the red car? Wow, my Disney brain is off today, like super off. Okay, this looks so cute. It almost looks like foil. I love it. I mean, it does look like foil. It looks like I'm foiling the outside of them. So cute. Any song that goes to the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is catchy. Yeah, maybe we'll do parodies of like actual, like real songs. Oh man, this is gonna be bad, guys. No, I always do this. I always turn it off while I'm using it. Bing Bong? Yes, Bing Bong is one, but what's the one? So there's 7. What's the red one? What's the red one? Did I already say it? No, there's Carrera and there's Carrera's blue. McQueen, thank you. McQueen is red, a red mix. Carrera is a blue mix. That's like Sally Carrera. Heimlich is like a golds mix, really cute. Or no, Russell is a golds mix. Heimlich is a green mix. Dot is a purple mix. What are our other colors? So we have red, orange, which is Russell, yellow, no, orange, yellow, green, blue, which is Carrera, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then we have black and white, which I believe are out of stock. But I just got notification that all my products should be arriving to my warehouse for packaging soon. We package them all here, but we can't package anything if we don't have all the stuff. And I am packaging in bags moving forward because jars are just like nowhere to be found on earth. And we actually had to order a ton of jars for the mystery box that's coming out soon. Hinty, hinty, which I don't think you guys are going to get by that hint. Heimlich is from Bug's Life. Yes, it's definitely not the cutest name, but it went with the color schemes, so we picked it. I have learned that more heat does not equal better stay. Right. Valerie is using the Dodo Dum. I was literally just talking about you. Well, you'll be using it as soon as you get it, right? So she ordered it. She asked me yesterday what it was from. What I recommend? I can't even speak. And I said the Dodo Dum, of course. And so I sent that to her, and then I sent her the link, and then she's getting it. And yeah. So this is a countertop, by the way, that I got at IKEA, but it is not. So her question was, what do I use and if I don't have an ironing board? And I was like, your countertops, if they're real stone. So like if you have real quartzite or granite countertops, you can iron on them. And I usually use a towel, so I told her to use a towel. But this is a cheap countertop from IKEA, so I just kind of beat it up, but I iron directly on this thing too. Ain't got no time to worry about ruining things. I got a craft. I love my Brother Scan and Cut. I like the Brother Scan and Cut idea of it. I have not used it yet, but okay, JC's name definitely shrunk up a bit, but it's really expensive. So I have not bought a Brother Scan and Cut. So will I buy the other cut machine? I don't know. I really have to know if I like it before I say it. And reason why I will not promote the Silhouette is I just don't love it yet. Okay, definitely wait till it cools to peel this product. I'm using it right now. Oh, you got it. Yay. Bing Bong Baby may be my favorite mix. It is definitely a beautiful mix. I love Bing Bong. Could you by chance share where you would order your bling jars from? I have so many and want to keep them in these jars if I can find them. Yes, I order from Container and Packaging for my jars, but I mean, if you're only ordering a few, you should be fine. We order in the thousands and we are not fine. So, oh, you're talking about new bling you're going to want to keep in your jars. I see what you mean. Yeah. I see what you mean. So I would just keep the jar that your first one came in if you want to restock it. I will eventually be trying to put them back in jars, but the bags are going to be different. It's going to be fun. So Michael's had some jars. Yeah, so if you're just trying to buy a few jars to keep stuff in, like Michael's has containers, things like that. I mean, I personally didn't like the idea of every time you guys running out of bling, you were left with a plastic jar. So I kind of was trying to think like, okay, well, it's kind of a waste to have jars. If they're going to be using 3 jars, they don't want 3 leftover jars, you know? I'm currently working on the Dia de los Muertos banner. Yay! Ooh, are you guys loving the paper files? Jess is killing it on designing and creating those. They're so good. And she created more that I need to publish because they're for Halloween. So I'm going to publish them before our next round of big file release too. So yes, love them. Yeah, I've got some big ideas in the works for paper crafting. So if you like paper crafting or if you like the idea of paper crafting, you're going to want to jump in because it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. So, all right. 1:12. I'm fading. Been here for an hour. I was over on Amazon Live if you guys missed that. So I was over there first, chatting about high school mom life and all the things. So patterned HTV you can peel when it's cold, when it's still hot, but the holographic pearl, you want to wait until it is not hot. Super cute. I can't decide if I like it on the white or the black better, but I'll show you guys. So it definitely shrunk up a bit. So HTV will kind of shrink when you heat it up. So this is why using the tack method with the heat press can be really nice when you're layering, because you can tack for 1 second and pull it off and then put another one on and tack for 1 second and pull it off and then heat press everything at the same time. So if it is going to shrink, it all shrinks together. But obviously with these little projects, a heat press is a little over excessive, but it's definitely it's nice for when you're layering stuff like this. Plus, I could have done all 4 of these at the same time with the heat press. But, you know. Some of the crochet SVGs have knitting needles in the picture. Interesting. I did not take those. Those were taken by my crochet designers because I don't know how to make crochet files or crochet at all. So I trust that they know how to do it because they make these all the time. But interesting. I don't know. I think it's just for cuteness of the picture. Maybe? I don't know. Lunchtime, Dustin says. All right, I'll bring you home food. I'm almost done here, I promise. I am going to actually be doing more Craft Your Stash next week as well when Dustin gets his booty back to work, because I have like serious FOMO when he's home. I'm like, I just want to go home and hang out. And my kids, it's their last week of school, so we've been doing fun things. We've been trying to do fun things, at least, I'll say. We went $3 Pizookie night. Does everybody know that about BJ's? And if you order half and half, like if you're trying to share a Pizookie and you order half and half, I don't know if this is around the world, but at least it is for my neck of the woods. They bring you out 2 baby-sized Pizookies, which is perfect because, like, more than a baby-sized Pizookie, unless you're Dustin and Landis, they both ate 2 baby-sized Pizookies, which means 1 big-sized Pizookie. What is a... Wait. Hold on. Hunter joined the right family. Yes, our dog is a food addict too. Megan said, what is a bazooki? Erica says, Pizookie? I feel like this is the Chipotle commercial. You remember when Chipotle came out, or I think it was Jack in the Box. They came out with the commercial to try to help you pronounce Chipotle, and they're like Chipotle, Chipotle. Let's give a thumbs up to this live. Thanks, Josie. I love Pizookies. So when April was out here filming the sewing series, I took her to BJ's because she's never been. And we got poke, which they stopped carrying that type of poke because they're short staffed right now. I don't know how that makes sense, but they did. So now I just order the regular poke as an appetizer and a baby pizookie. But a pizookie, it's pizookie pizza cookie. Yes, Valerie, did they have them in Texas? Do they have pizookies in Texas? I mean, do they have BJ's in Texas? Because they don't have them in Utah and they don't have them in a couple places. However, I think they have them in Texas. But pizza cookie, it's a cookie like this big with ice cream on top and whipped cream. And the Oreo one is the best. Fight me. It is. If you think I'm wrong, you're wrong. It's the best one. And did you take April to In-N-Out? I did not take her to In-N-Out. I took her to BJ's. Because personally, I don't really even like In-N-Out. Dustin made me eat In-N-Out yesterday. And In-N-Out doesn't travel well. Like, if you get it and you have to take it somewhere, like I did yesterday, it doesn't travel well. The fries are just, yeah. I don't want to talk about In-N-Out. I like it. I don't love it. It's not my favorite, but BJ's like the warehouse store or restaurant. Restaurant. We don't go to warehouse stores to eat pizookies, guys. That's just weird. In-N-Out is blah, says Rocks. Yeah, I think it's just the hype of it being a California thing. And I get that, like, it's good and it's healthier than a lot of other places because the fries are literally just like you watch them sit there and cut potatoes right in front of you. Okay, here are the final products, and they have the little holographic shine to them, and this one's the white and this one's the black. And do you see how a big contrast really helps, but those darker elements kind of disappear? So this would be really cute on like a red or something super bright. Or a little bit bigger concept too. Would be really good for patterned HTV. This was a pattern from our summer mystery box, so I'm proud of myself that I'm using it and I am showing off how to use some of those things. I dropped it. Okay. And Landis texted me and let me know she wanted 2 more for 2 other kids, so now I gotta make more, but we'll see. We will see. Their shakes are yummy. Those are super cute. Thank you. This is Bri. Those are so cute, Mom. Thanks, Bri. You'll have to come make the other ones with me. Briley will be homeschooled this year. Landis will not be. So Briley hopefully will be coming here with me a couple days a week and doing her homeschool from here. And maybe we can make some fun things and film some fun videos for you guys. Which program would you suggest for printing sublimation from your multiple SVGs design, Canva or Silhouette? I literally just print right from the image. I just click print and I have my printer set up to reverse automatically when I select my sublimation printer. So I don't actually use the whole system that people are looking for. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, I read that. Okay, sorry I made you guys hungry. If you have a BJ's in your neighborhood, wait until Tuesday. Go whenever you need to go on Tuesday night because their pizookies are $3, the big ones. And if you split them half and half, you both get a little one. Best date night ever, but also best family night ever. And pokey. Get pokey if you're a pokey person. I love pokey, and it's literally like I wish I had fresh pokey that I could just buy from the store. Anybody know like a good place to get fresh pokey in California? Like not a pokey place. Like literally just buy pokey, the fish. Just raw fish so that I can put it on some avocados and put some spicy sriracha on it and eat it with some wonton chips. Because I'm sick of going to BJ's just to get that. So I love fries. That wasn't me. What? I missed the whole Pizookie discussion. Shoot. Yeah, we love Pizookies, hands down. I'm not seeing if anybody's challenging me on the fact that the Oreo one is the best, but the Oreo one is the best. Now, what is pokey? Fish? Is that a type like tilapia? So pokey is, I'm not sure what the pokey part means, but it's a Hawaiian type of eating fish. And the pokey part is not the type, I think it's just the way you eat. It's like squared up raw fish. Not everybody's cup of tea. I get it. But for people like me who love raw fish, poke is so good. And typically they have like poke places. This is why we also stay in California, because we have such good food. Um, Poke places have this really nice raw fish usually, and you can get like tuna, spicy tuna, salmon, uh, halibut. Like you can get all the different types of fish, and then you get like it mixed in with sauces. And if anybody's in the Disneyland area, the one, if it still exists, right across from Great Wolf Lodge, best pokey ever, and it's like $12, and you get like this bowl like this big, and you can get it on greens, or you can get it on kelp noodles, or you can get it on rice. But it's really good for keto because fish and fat, you've got your avocados and your oils and yumminess, and then you get it on greens, so good. But then also I like to get it just as an appetizer, which is just the fish and avocados, which, or you could just get fish. And usually they have like little crumbled seeds on top. So good. I love it. Um, they have a poke bar at Costco in Denville, California. Right. And I don't want to pay $13 just for like a scoop of the protein. I guess it comes out to the same price as going to BJ's, but I just wanted to see if I could find like some at a grocery store so I could just have some whenever I want. But it's obviously something you need very fresh. So I love tuna sashimi. Yeah, then you would definitely like poke because it's so good. Okay, I gotta get going. Love you guys. I'll see you guys for the next Craft Your Stash. Bye, guys.